up with himself, guys. Whoa. But still a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that was the first time that Wesley's managed to hang with Hikaru in a mutual time scramble and turn the tables, take the win. That is very important for Wesley, so for his confidence. And we're back to this opening again. We've been here before, but this time with a pawn on g4 for Hikaru. He looks like he's a bit angry now. He's being more aggressive.
Yeah, you don't like me when I'm angry. Angry Hikaru is a scary Hikaru, guys. Be very careful. But of course, Wesley has to play. He has to win. Castle Queenside, I love it. This is the type of chess we was trying to see earlier, David. We finally got it.
Yeah, and the tilt might be real. Hikaru's walked into the same kind of tactic with the queen on a6 that he blundered earlier, where he lost a pawn. But now the white king is a sitting duck here. It's a sitting target. b5, b4, maybe even d4 to block that side of the board. This looks fantastic for black, whose king is very safe.
His king is very safe with the pieces and the pawns in front of it. You have pawns on d5, e6, f7, knights around the and the bishop around the king, and then even casting kingside, you'd be okay too as well. Bishop on g6 defends quite well. You can't necessarily break through with a g5 because I'll play h5, right? Smiling king there. That king is very cool, calm, and collected, sitting there, letting his pieces do all the work for him.
Yeah, I do fear Hikaru slowing down. It just feels like he was a bit tilted at the beginning of this game, blitzed everything out, and only now realizes the danger in store for the white king. Shaking his head now, Hikaru.
So the question is, what happens on b4? You go c4, and if c4, you go d4. 93. Could be sacking on d5 at the right moment with an e6 to follow. But it has to be correct. It has to be correct.
Oof, d4. Hikaru needs to sack something now. Like going back with like knight g2 or knight f1 just feels really sad, really wrong. The white king's going to come under heavy fire soon.
Chad, is Hikaru tilted, Chad? What do you think is going to happen here? Okay, knight g2, knight b4, bishop b3. I guess he's okay, but he is worse. There's a knight coming to c5. Whoa, look at the bar. Oof. Knight b3, played a3 instead. Bishop b3, there was knight c5. Jeez.
Probably just keep things simple. Take this off. Put a rook on c8. Put a knight on c5. He goes back, Wesley. So he is threatening bishop takes a3 with a nasty fork. But yeah, maybe there was something even better there. Still looking good for black, though.
Gotta get out the way. He played bishop b3. Okay, I like it. The defense. I was gonna go bishop c1. Like, you know what? Just defend everything. This is not looking good. Nah, I got myself in a bad position here. Tilted momentarily, but he'll be back, says Binding Vector in chat. That is a likely Hikaru, especially when time is low. If you don't put him away, he will bounce back. So, yeah, Wesley was able to do that, though. In the last game, he feels good. Seems a little bit calmer here. Kind of tilting Hikaru. So, something to be proud of. But can he convert?
Wesley making some slightly odd decisions, like queen b7, given a question mark, but understandably, like the queen was quite good on a6. Lined up some b4 ideas, was hitting the d3 pawn. Yeah, d4 is now hanging. I could easily see this turning around in Hikaru's favor if Wesley can't generate the right type of attack. He needs to jump on Hikaru while Hikaru is a bit tilted, but that tilt never lasts long. Everyone gets tilted in these blitz matches. Trust me, I've been there, played so many online. But Wesley, he needs to take this moment. The advantage is gone. He's actually down a pawn, Wesley. f4 is coming.
F4 is really strong with the f5 idea. It's going to shut that bishop down. And then we have that opposite color, or opposite side, queen side, king side, opposite side castles guide. So f4, f5, everything 5. Okay, bishop hits the knight. We got to play what? Knight b5? That's another pawn. He goes f5 anyway, though. Allowing bishop takes d4. We take on g6. He doesn't say, whoa.
Ooh.
Is it really that bad? Knight b5? My knight's hanging right now. Like, I'm not going to sack this, am I? Okay, out the way.
Out the way. It's one of those positions. It's so difficult. Like b4, blue arrow appears again. Best move by a distance, apparently, but not easy at all. And Wesley plays an equally natural move, takes a pawn back. And now we see the black bishop somewhat blocked. Some open lines towards the black king. James, who are you taking? Who's going to make the last mistake? I think that's
yeah. White here, it definitely feels like I'm not able to break through yet with black. If you play b4, I go a4. If you go a4, okay, it's a little slow. Knight f4 was a really strong move. My bishop opens up, takes rook g1. You see sacking possibilities really fast right now. rook takes g7, queen h5. Like, you know it's there, and it's very fast. But you have to play maybe d4 too to shut down the bishop on c5. So I think Hikaru is faster by like a hair, a move. It feels like 1 or 2 moves. He's a little bit faster, I believe.
Exactly. Eval Bar says it's basically level, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like someone's going to get checkmated or someone's going to have to kind of face a blunder and a mistake. Knight takes knight is played by Wesley. He does hit the bishop, but now he needs that next breakthrough on that queen side near the white king. Knight to d5 played. He's played really well here. Tempo chess, hitting the bishop now.
Yeah.
Rook defends and b4 automatic. Here we go.
I like what you mentioned, tempo chess. It's about that tempo, the pace. How fast can you get the things going? Wow. Yeah, and it looks like Wesley, he missed there. Man, what did he miss, actually? It was an A3? That's kind of crazy to play, David.
A3 would have been crazy. Just to go back one moment. Oh, let's not even go back. Let's stay here for now. But it was to do with A3 type of ideas and breaking through on the B file. That would have been incredible. But now it's good for black again. Can he play G5 and try to crack open this diagonal? He just needs to land one check and it's mate. Hikaru's blundered that.
Yeah, Hikaru's like, what am I doing? I missed it, Chad. I'm throwing. Rook G1. He could try it. Rook D3. Takes. And it looks like Wesley on a 2-game heater, Chad? What you think about that, though? We're the Wesley fans in chat. Whoa, 2-game heater. That could definitely change some of the game. Yeah, Hikaru's still up. But 2-game heater?
Yeah. And 2 games and counting. There's still plenty left in the 3+1 portion. We see the timer on the top left of your screens. And yeah, he's done everything right, Wesley. So the power of the bishops, like that dormant bishop was the key. Forced white to give up a piece. Now the other black bishop cuts across the board. Rook's coming in. This is over. Wesley should be converting this now without any fuss, even with his clock ticking.
He does get that 1 second increment here.
Ooh. The bar for a second jumped up, but Wesley's getting the job done. Watch out,
There is
mate.
a mate. There is a mate. Okay. He got away. All right, everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. He got away.
So scary, though. He escapes, and now a rook check, and it's the white king that's actually going to find itself mated, and Wesley so